In this video, we're going to explore how to use the Generate Random Numbers Shiny app. In this app, you'll notice that you can either select random numbers or perform random coin flips. So it depends on what you're trying to simulate here, but we primarily use the random numbers section here. So what you notice when you look at the options that you have to fill in is that it's asking you 4 things: your minimum, your maximum, how many times you want to generate a number. So for example, if I want to select 15 numbers between 1 and 40, that means I'm going to randomly select 15 numbers. You also would need to decide if this is sampling with or without replacement. So if it's okay for me to reuse a number, then I would select yes. If you're trying to have no repetition, then you would select no. When I press generate here, it's giving me a list of 15 random numbers between 1 and 40. I'm going to go ahead and reset this and then show you what it would look like if you generated something, let's say between 1 and 100. This is pretty common. So a few of the lessons that we do use a random number generator, basically to avoid you having to go out and take random samples. So it's just for purposes of illustration here. Now again, this is 15 numbers between 1 and 100. You'll find it interesting that if you click generate again without resetting, look what happens. It's now showing you the light green is your current simulation. So down at the bottom here, this bar chart is showing you how many times the frequency those numbers have happened. And then the previous simulation is in dark green. So current simulation, previous simulation. You could also, if you check the frequency table button, click that option and it shows you how often a number occurred. Now notice it says after 2 simulations, that's because I generated twice. And then it also shows you their relative frequencies. So if you were to keep doing this, you'll notice it continues to update. So now it's frequency table after 3 simulations, 4, 5, so on and so forth. And you could play around with this. If you click it a whole lot, you'll see that this is going to start to kind of show you some peaks, some valleys, but the bars will eventually sort of stabilize there. And now if you look down at your frequency distribution, notice it only says 10 entries. Since we were generating between 1 and 100, I'm going to set this to 100. And now you can scroll all the way down and look at the relative frequencies and also the frequencies of each one here. Thanks for watching.